Hello ladies and gentlemen, Ford here from Ford Store Reviews. Today we are going to be doing a double feature on Ryobi tools. We're going to be doubling down again on Ryobi because we haven't talked about Ryobi in a while. And what I have here in my hands today is the Ryobi 18 volt screwdriver slash drill combo tool. Now, I call it a tool because it's, well, a screwdriver and a drill. So comes with one lithium-ion battery, if you buy it in the set, and one charger. My first things that I'd like to talk about is that we will be doing a comparison video for doing screwdriving with the Impact versus this in another video. I can't wait, so definitely hit that bell notification and the red support button if you haven't already. But we're going to get into this. Now, the first thing you notice when you pull this out of the box, when you buy one, is going to be that the battery is going to be different. Ryobi is changing their batteries, and this is something I wanted to talk about in a separate video, and I probably will, but it's worth noting here. This is an older Ryobi drill driver. This is the old style battery. They'll still work. They're still compatible. Ryobi made plans never to change their batteries and how they go in. They're never going to change it. The setup has been the same for almost 50 years, or for 40 years, or however long they've been in business. But the new batteries are actually a lighter color gray, which is, I think, is a good idea because heat goes into batteries and it actually causes them to short. Another thing is now they're coming out with green ones, and they also have this little new Ryobi 40 volt battery that has a light indicator that comes on the weed eater, which I kind of think is cool. Let's go ahead and pop the battery in. Just pop in, click. You have a 2-speed mode, just like you do on the Impact. The only difference between the Impact and this driver is you have a 1 gear and a 2 gear, and on the driver you have 1, 2, and 3. So whether that bothers you or not is up to you. Again, if that really does bother you that much, you probably want to buy a couple more battery packs, or you might want to look into a different drill. Has a keyless chuck, which I think is pretty cool. You just squeeze the trigger, the 40 volt motor will kick in, and will activate the chuck's release and the chuck's grip. Again, you can run this on 1 if you want to, just to save the chuck a little bit of trouble. But most of the time I like to use this thing on 2. And you have a power dial right here, which means of how fast you want it to go. Easy adjustable, you don't need tools, you just twist it just like any other DeWalt, any other Black & Decker. And you can go all the way down to speed number 1. I think that's pretty cool. Don't know about you guys. As I said before, we will be doing another test with this thing very soon. But it's a pretty basic drill. Now, I want to show you guys that this is a drill driver for a reason. Let me grab a longer bit. So here's what I got as a Torx bit. It's a specialty Torx bit. And apparently this goes to decking screws, and if you do decking a lot, you're going to love this thing. Probably not as much as the Impact driver, but you are going to love this thing. Trying to get it to open. That's the problem. Now it will use Impact screw bits, but the problem is, somebody was going to ask this question. I know they were. The only problem with using Impact bits in this thing is you're actually much better off just using one of these regular standard bits, because eventually, if it's really that concerning, you can always put an extension in it. More than likely though, this is more used for a drill, so let me go ahead and grab a drill bit here. This is one I use with the most common. It's a 1/4 inch, or I sometimes use a 5/16 for what I'm doing when I'm doing pre-tapping. I want to show you the speeds and show you the difference. So that's high. That's low. So, like I said before, you have your adjustment right here. You can take it all the way to the bottom and just do really slow drilling. Somebody's going to ask in the comment section, is this a good drill for metal? Yes, it will be a good drill for metal if you get the right bits. Ryobi, in my opinion, has become way better than Black & Decker, and it's not because I'm a Ryobi fanboy. It's because these things have been tried and true for the workshop guy. Now, if you're buying little brand offs for doing major construction, you probably don't want to do that. You want to get a hammer drill. But for home maintenance and home DIYs and building projects and fixing machinery, if you need to drill a hole, you probably won't have that much of a problem. So, any other features? Oh yes, you do get a charger. Let's talk about the charger real quick. Alright, so one interesting thing, like I said before, how Ryobi has not changed their battery system in over 20 years. This is a good thing. If you have any Ryobi NC or NICD batteries that are 18 volt, if you have a lithium or if you have a lithium plus, which is what we use in our weed whacker, this will charge them all. It's the same system. You can look inside the prongs here. It's the same system. Well, you can't see it very well. If I had a flashlight, I could show you, but I don't have one. So, but believe me, there's still 3 prongs. It's very easy to use. Positive here, negative. Your positives on this side, your negatives on that side. IntelliPort technology, it tells you power on, testing, and rapid flashing means it's defective. If it's red, and rapid flashing means energy save mode, charging, and the red ones light up, that means it's plugged in. It's pretty standard setup. We'll be doing a power test with this thing soon. I was going to do a review on this earlier with the drill function because that's more than likely what you're going to be using it for, is a cordless drill. I think it can compete with my dad's, my dad has a GMC, something machinery company. I don't know what it's called. It's got red eye technology. This one doesn't have that, but it's just about as powerful, and it's not a plug-in. So, I mean, it does pretty well for what it is. It's Ryobi. I mean, Ryobi's known for power. Now, are they known for reliability? As debatable. But you can't argue that you can't argue against that Ryobi has a heck of a lot of power behind their motors. So anyway, guys, that's the review overview, or second review overview of the Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus drill / screwdriver. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot about. It also comes with a level on top, so you can tell whether you're straight or not on your fastener, on your wood, whatever you're drilling. That looks about right. So it's really thoughtful for Ryobi to put that in there for you. Like I said before, this is the Ryobi 18 volt 1 plus drill / driver combo kit with 2 speed modes, a 1 plus battery, a magnetic port, a bit holder, forward reverse. I believe this has a brushless motor. I can't quote on that. Doesn't say, does not say